Alright guys, it's time to address the 18-wheeler in the room. What is Cam Spinner doing here other than spinning his wheels? Well, you've heard it all from the WRD community post. Track officials are not perfect. A disappointing reality, but do not worry. With a total of 10 hectic events and a free pass compensation for Chris Roman, the better of the two cars will certainly end on top, and not just because of a leaderboard error from our graphics officials either. Hello everybody, it's WeRaceDiecast, and behold, this semifinals-inator ready to take over the whole tri-auto area. No, but really it's time for the remaining 8 to hit the track again and fight for those 4 final spots. While we prepare, why don't you fight for that first comment, finagle that subscribe button, and even cruise over to the community tab for extra info regarding the scores and the full Cam Spinner Chris Roman story. Group 1 of the semifinals on the screen. Rich Mixon up first, fought hard to get here and contributed to the Cruz Ramirez cataclysm, who by the way has taken the high road far away from only cars. I look at Herb Kerbler as well, and on to Chase Racelot, who's pulled up nice and stuck behind Herb Kerbler, maybe a little too close. Last is Jonas Carver's excellent racing last time, yet barely kept all 4 wheels on the track. Let's jump to race 1. Mixon gets that near side spot. Time to get down to the jump for the first time. Good air time, and we get mooned by the Pink Panther's undercarriage. Gross. He breaks away through the first turn into the lead, to the right, back to the left, and through that second jump, he bounces out of it. Herb Kerbler is twisting sideways. Racelot is backwards, and they collide and travel. Spoiler, spoiler. Uncomfortable contact, and Racelot stays inside to snag second. Oh wow, too much lateral movement from the Kerbler right there costed it. That's definitely going to cost speed in the back straight. But I mean, maybe he just didn't want his spoiler getting too close to Racelot's. The racetrack is not really prime time for intimate activities. Last bit of replay shows again Mixon picking up 5 points in first. Up to race 2, it's up for grabs. Time that Jonas Carvers gets a look at the front. There they go down to the jump, and looking pretty clean. Maybe some shifting from Jonas. On the first turn, frenzy, vigorous movement, but it's Jonas streaking in the lead towards the second hill. The jump, oh, look at Herb Kerbler on the near side here. Jonas snaps off the track, tangles up Kerbler. Racelot is sliding sideways, but they all find footing into the back. Oh, Racelot, the powerful push like a snowmobile, clears the way past Jonas and gives Herb no option but first, and he will grab second. Oh my, I mean, how do you even break that down? The replay might help us get a sense. Herb Kerbler now at the top, but not by his own will. Racelot has anything but a timid spirit when it comes to touching Herb Kerbler. 3 sus moments already today, and Herb could do nothing but lay back and take it. He may not get a call back later, but he's going to get first place out of the deal. Did you notice, by the way, Rich Mixon did not actually finish? Track officials have the rulers out, a literal millimeter short right there. Unfortunate. Look at that mess once again. Big pile up. Time to keep things moving though. Jonas on the near side this time. Focus on him. He needs to come up with a stunning performance here to keep the dream alive. Oh, what? Look at that chase. Is he secretly a figure skater? Looks like he attempted a triple axel out of the mega jump. Somehow that puts him in first. The second hill is imminent, but it's a bad second jump. Spinning around. He must be dizzy. Jonas hungry for the outside line, but no, he will slide back in and have to settle for second. Incredible acrobatics by Racelot in that one. Another look, we're gonna need it. I mean, man, you just gotta applaud that. Gravity defying. Racelot is certainly deserving of a top 2 spot, and it looks very probable right now. Jonas also keeping himself in the game barely. He and Mixon could use a bullet bill or 2 in this last race. Race 4 coming up, and this will decide who's going to the finals, who's coming up a millimeter short, and when will Racelot love tap Kerbler again. Racelot and Mixon have the front advantage this time. The jump in, oh, a messy landing. Jonas hanging wheels. Chase Racelot is coming away backwards, but he still has first into the second jump. Mixon needs to pass. It's his only hope. Oh, and the turn coming in. A little kiss there through the turn, but not a happy one. Mixon narrows his eyes, and Chase darts back and forth and will barely get through the barrels ahead. That will clinch the win for him, and I think he's not so secret pal Herb Kerbler is gonna slide in second, and the score will confirm that. Quite close. Rich Mixon was almost there. Imagine if Herb wasn't forced into winning race 2. Might have been Bidening time. Oh, sorry, wrong president. I mean Mixoning time. Unfortunately, we won't see any more of him in this event, but once again, here in the victory lap, Chase Racelot and Herb Kerbler. We know what you're really here for though, and that is the one and the only Danny Swerves. Ignore that 95 on the side of your screen and give Danny some love. Okay, fine. The great Lightning McQueen is here and threatening to steal the limelight in the finals again. Qualified first in this event and sits overall in third. Ironically, next to him is the current worst racer in the league, 0 points, but at least he gets to stare at McQueen's spoiler. Finally, the controversial cam spinner. Some fans continue to be in shambles about it, but stay strong out there, Cam. Race 1, Group 2. Only 2 spots remaining in the finals. McQueen on the far side, and he'll get his first 2 races in the front. Good movement in the air, and McQueen is quick to dart inside and cut off Swerves. He gains some space through the turn. Danny almost contacts Cam Spinner in the air, but finds a slipstream. Oh, the turn, and Cam loses some control, emerging from the turn, and the back straight is ruined. Opportunity thrown away. Don't let the fans get to you out there, Cam. Check out McQueen in the replay though. If you can handle yourself, I know he's looking good today, but what was real hot was that early cutoff after the first jump. He had the speed and took advantage of Danny's mediocre landing and pumped into the empty space. That really set the tone for the rest of race 1. What about race 2? Well, it's happening whether you like it or not. If you do like it, then demonstrate your hard attitude in your actions by swervezing your mouse cursor or oily fingertip to the like button. McQueen taking another early lead, this time Cam holding it down in second. They are spaced out over this second hill. Whoa, and check out that backwards jump by Michael Roeder. Maybe a spoil bump there. Other than that, oh wait, a last second pass by Cam Spinner. Yes, maybe. What the heck was McQueen doing? Did he lose a tire? Did he refuse pit stop again? We need this replay. Here it is. A mass groan from the stadium confirms it. McQueen threw an easy victory for seemingly no explainable reason. That's a reason to comment though. Someone please explain to me what the heck happened there. I bet it had something to do with that spin out through turn 2 maybe. That hurts, man. The playing field has certainly changed and evened out now. No time to dawdle, we have race 3 already starting, and McQueen has only back starting positions in these last races. Lots of wiggling coming here, good nose block from Cam Spinner, might get a leg up in the turn, kinda, but it turns into a full roadblock. He's still got it going into the second jump. McQueen down to last, and Spinner is gonna tail backwards into the home stretch. Oh, he's turning around! Bad move, Roeder slams him and finds the outside line. Danny directs him and Campbell keep him in first. Michael Roeder, so close. But look at these scores, not so close. Cam Spinner has already guaranteed a spot in the finals, and I think we are about to see 3 race cars turned rabid as they vie for the remaining spot. Did you know, by the way, that the word race car is a palindrome, meaning it's spelled the same forwards and backwards? How about that? Who knew diecast racing could even be educational at times? Big moment here. Race 4. This is it. Who will claim the last spot in the finals? Will Lightning McQueen dig deep and produce speed even the savage speeders will be proud of? Rattle through the... Oh, he got a side! Is that it? No, he rights himself and stays strong. Second jump. It's clean all around. He does need a miracle now, but the supernatural stays silent. Cars are stuck in their positions. Roeder will take the win. Swerves coming right behind, and we will need to see final calculations. And it is going to be Michael Roeder edging out McQueen by 1 measly point. McQueen needed anything but last and could not get the job done. Reminds me, to be honest, more of the Rangers lately. Tough way to go home. Not a simple last race, though. But all these cars are hungry hippos when it comes to getting more points for the season. Lightning McQueen will not be able to just coast by for this Piston Cup. Sweet flavor of a victory lap though, like stacking chips after a big win at the poker table. Finals coming up next. Cam Spinner and Michael Roeder will be there along with Chase Racebot and Herb Kerbler. We will see you later for the culmination of Event 2.